Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Mango's Mobile Madness, and this is going to be another Mango Talks video, I guess, is the best way to say it. And I just want to talk a little bit about whaling. It's something I don't really talk about too much. It's something I honestly haven't done too much in this, what's the right word? Like in this specific situation, and it's just, kind of interesting to me how things turned out, how I enjoyed whaling, how I didn't enjoy whaling, my regrets, all sorts of stuff like that, why I spent money, the benefits, obviously, a lot of them you know, the downfalls, stuff like that. So we're just going to jump right into this. So the first thing I want to clarify here is I have spent money on gacha games before. I have spent on Epic 7. I've spent a decent amount on stuff like Fire Emblem, but I have never spent for power before. As far as I know, at least more than a small amount. In Epic 7, I spend to summon stuff like ML Araminta for fun. I spend to summon stuff like... I forget what else I've even spent for. Basically, I don't buy power. I don't enjoy buying power. But in this game, things change. So this is Seven Knights 2. And full disclosure, I spent about $1,500 on it in the course of like a month or two. And I am now free to play for 3.5 months. So I haven't spent in 3.5 months since then. So I just want to go over what I really enjoyed about it. So to start off with, let's start with the shop. So this is a game I did spend pretty much primarily for power. I spent on some waifus as well, but my luck has been so weird in this game that I didn't need to spend on characters because I was so lucky on them. I had to spend on everything else. I've got every single legendary plus in this game, which is bonkers, absolutely insane. And it's not because I spent money. It's because I've just been stupid lucky. If you've watched any of my 7 Nights videos, you know it's literally just me being ridiculously lucky. Most people who have spent like 10 times this or 5 times this don't have even close to all the legendary pluses. So let's just jump to the shop here and show you some of the things and some of the reasons why this game got me to spend money. So there's lots. This is one of those games where they throw infinity packs at you. There's like different tabs, there's different stuff like this. And there's a lot of, in quotes, good value packs. In Epic 7, there are not any good value packs. It's just the way it is. They don't do good value packs. It's not their business model. They just do standard packs and get a lot of the people when they do spend. So this one here has a ton of stuff. So every time like a new character comes out, you can get a ton of pulls. So 310 pulls, a bunch of elixirs, which you need. Gold is nothing. And then another 10 pull-ish there as well. So 4 10 pulls for $27. That's not bad. Then you get part 2 here with 3,200 rubies, which is 3-ish pulls, a little less. 110 pulls or 100 pulls for $90. That's really good. Like comparatively to something like Epic 7, it's really, really good. And then we have the special summons, which are the legendary plus tickets. You only get 2 of these for $27, but that just kind of shows how rare legendary pluses are. We then have 5 tickets here and moonstones, which are more legendary plus tickets. Think of them like Moonlight Heroes, but a lot rarer. Like ML5s are so common compared to legendary pluses, in my opinion. And you can see this keeps going, right? Like these are the specialty ones for this week, basically, and it keeps going. And these are all, in quotes, good value. Maybe not all of them, but... And then we have the normal packs here. There's like a starter pack. There's dressing rooms. So there's also skins. I have spent on skins as well in this game, but only 1 pack. So a lot less than I usually would. And if you're looking for more power, there are legendary weapon summon vouchers, equipment vouchers, all sorts of stuff like this. And this is less useful now, way more useful in the past. There's stuff like daily hero packs, daily resource packs. There are event packs as well. I always forget that there's a free one here. So they make you go into the shop for a free pack, and it's not just like trash. It's actually pretty good stuff in there as well. It's not one of those annoying dots you want to get rid of just to get rid of. You actually want to go in and get them. And most of these are those packs we took a look at here. And then there's weekly and monthly packs. And we can see here 90 pulls for $90 basically. And you can see that You get less from these than those special ones that pop up. So this is okay, but the other ones that pop up are better. There's clear tickets, so you can clear your stuff faster. They've basically monetized every part of this game. And if we look at the special packs as well, we've got the hero summon, we've got the equipment summon, daily pet summon, daily ruby summon, premium daily ruby, daily selected hero rate up, daily map, and daily premium. So that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs that are monthly. So there are 9 monthly packs that give you monthly stuff daily, basically. And then we have some of the scenario packs I bought, which are bonkers. They're so good value. And these are the packs I usually buy in gacha games if I am to buy them. Basically, you get 19,700 rubies for this, and I forget how much it was. I think it was under $100. It's insane. And you get 11.5 from this one. You get 19.5 from this one. 19.5 from this one as well. It's insane, and quotes again value for stuff like that. We then have the relay tickets, which are really good value. Basically, you buy all the tier 1, then you buy tier 2, then you buy tier 3. You know, and you choose what you want to get for the most part, depending on what week it is, I think. No, that's a customized. I didn't deal with these. These weren't as good when I was playing, unfortunately, because now they're basically the best thing you can get. One of the chase things in this game are pets, right? And you get legendary pet stuff from this. And I spent a lot on pets in this game. That's probably my biggest portion, and I have nothing near what I could have got from like one relay through of this. We then have customized packs. If you're looking for specific stuff, you can customize it to elixirs, and some stones or something like that. 3,200 elixirs for $27. It's not very good, but if you specifically need that one thing, there you go. So that is the shop in a nutshell here, and how I ended up spending so much money is just all those packs. On top of that, there are often, I don't know if there's one going right there. There is. So when you summon a hero, you get a pop-up that says, you can buy this pack for $100. It gives you 10 of the shards to make them higher level, basically. And they add these, and this is actually one of the frustrating parts, and usually you cannot make it to the final tier here unless you buy that $100 pack, which is kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. And there's 2 of them. There's 2 characters. So if you're summoning for the characters, you generally had to buy that $100 pack on both characters if you summon them, if you want to get these. And this will save you like 10 days and a bunch of resources too, right? And we can see all the daily packs here. They pop up in your events as well. So these are the ones you grab every day. So let's talk about the effects of whaling. So obviously, I was way stronger at the start of the game than people who didn't spend money. I played this game with Must and Urwicon, and Urwicon didn't spend, and Must and I did, and we were substantially more powerful than them. But the problem is, we weren't more powerful than other spenders, and there were a lot of other spenders in this game, and we weren't anywhere near as powerful as the whales. Anybody who spent more than I did, which there are significant amounts of. So honestly, while I trounced on people like Urwicon, the matchmaking and stuff in this game was such that you were always against somebody that was better than you, almost, you know? Like, you would do a thing of 10 battles, and you'd maybe go like 7-3 or 6-4 or something like that, and you would always get paired against the whales that spend more, and they'd always slap you down. And then once you hit Guild War, if you're in a top guild, you would have no chance against the whales. So this is a very pay to win game, in my opinion. That's not to say you can't have fun without spending. This game was really fun for me without the power of my characters, if that makes sense. It took me a bit before I spent money, and I was having a blast. So I ended up actually spending money because I was having so much fun as a free-to-play player. So that is one of the biggest downfalls here, right? Like, I essentially spent for power. Like, I didn't, but I did, if that makes sense. It was just like what I bought here because I was having so much fun. And yeah, I did spend for power for stuff like pets as well, even though I only ended up with one legendary pet here. And it didn't matter, right? Like, as much as I spent, no matter where I was, there was always something harder. There was always something I couldn't do. There was always somebody more powerful. There was always people who I had no chance against. And there was always an avenue of spending that I wasn't willing to take. And anybody willing to take those avenues of spending was going to be more powerful than me. Anybody who's seen my account that plays this game, that knows me, knows I have all the heroes in the game, basically, and my luck is OP there. But I didn't pay to win equipment side, so like accessories and stuff like that. So I can't beat the vast majority of people who did, because they're so powerful in this game, if that makes sense. So really interesting dynamic here, and maybe this game is a lot different than other games that I would spend a decent amount of money on, but I just wanted to kind of emphasize what I got out of it. So let's talk about like whether I would do it again or stuff like that. I guess I just kind of wanted to ramble on this topic. It's something I've wanted to do for a while, because this has just been such a unique thing for me. We'll throw in PvP here. So when I was spending money, it was some of the most fun I've had in a gacha game, unfortunately. I hate that it was, because it was really fun, but you know, I was kind of paying for fun, which is something that we used to do. You know, we used to pay $100 for a game we played for like not very long, you know? So times have changed now, and paying for fun is something that is not exactly like something we do every day, right? So I was definitely enjoying myself, and while I was spending, I was okay spending. Once I got to a point where I realized there was no end to this, that was the big point. I was like, I can't stop this. That's when I had to stop. And when I stopped spending, I basically went cold chicken. I stopped spending on everything. So as soon as my my monthly packs ran out, I started to feel a little bit sad, because a lot of the things I enjoyed playing were in those monthly packs, like daily summons, which you get anyway, but you get more this way. Extra exploration maps and stuff like that as well. So many different things like that were gone after I stopped spending money. And I almost quit like 10 times, honestly, because I just wasn't having as much fun. And then I was like, you know what, Mango, it's okay if you don't have this. It's okay if you don't have that. And I started to be okay with it again. And now I'm at the point where I'm really enjoying myself. I'm still in a good guild, number 1/2 on the server, primarily number 2. And I'm still loving it. I'm loving the community. It is my... Let's be real, Epic 7 isn't my favorite gacha game right now. I'm really upset with Epic 7. So I'm having a lot more fun with this right now than Epic 7 is. Obviously, I'm nowhere near quitting Epic 7, and I'm happy and excited for Epic 7 stuff, but this one I'm having more fun with, if that makes sense. And I don't think I'd have got here if I didn't spend money. I don't think I would still be playing, because something might have frustrated me. Like, you know, I had the I spent money, so I have to keep playing this game mentality, which is not a good place to be. But I'm glad I did, because of how much fun I'm having now. What else can I say about this topic? Would I do it again? No. I've actually made a rule for myself now that I am not going to be spending money on anything anymore for gachas unless the pack is in quotes special and less than $25. That's my rule. Anything more than $25 I will not be buying, and I will primarily only stick to like maybe $5-10 packs. The other thing is stuff like monthly packs that are $20, but you have to buy monthly. I'm not buying those in gachas anymore, just because I don't think it's worth it. Specifically, if I'm not 100% loving the game. A good example of this is Epic 7. At the start, the first 6 months, I loved every second of it. It was amazing. I had so much fun. And I would buy the monthly packs like that because I felt, not to reward the Smilegate or anything like that, but just I felt like spending was okay because I was having so much fun. You know, right now I'm not having as much fun in Epic 7. I don't like the balance. I don't like the release schedule. I don't like a lot of things, right? So I'm not spending money. I'm not buying those monthly packs. So I have a lot of rules set in place. And I also want to talk about if you have trouble with stuff like this, right? Like if you are, if you can't stop spending, just, I don't even know what to do at that point. But just be careful is all I can say, right? Because this is a $1,500 spend on like 2 months or something like that, which honestly, that's expensive, but for a hobby and for as much as I played, it's comparative to different hobbies. Especially now that I average it out over the course of however many months, right? So yeah, that's about all I wanted to talk about today. I know this was rambly. I know I missed 3/4 of the topics I wanted to talk about, but I had no idea how to organize this video. I had no idea how to do anything. I just wanted to talk about whaling, you know? I just wanted to do it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.